Here is another question to prepare you for your quiz on functions and characteristics. Consider a relationship between x and y that consists of all points xy such that the distance from xy to the origin is 10. So that is kind of a relation which we need to develop. So here what we are given is that's a coordinate plane. We have set of points whose distance from origin is 10 units. That means from here it is 10 units. Let's say this. So 10, 10, 10. So that means we have a circle, right? We have a circle with all this set of points 10 units away, right? So that is how our function is. So let me just sketch one circle here. Okay, so that becomes kind of a circle, and here what we are given is a point xy. Let's say this is our point xy, which is 10 units away, right? That is how we can put all this set of points which are 10 units away from origin. So we have minus 10 here, 10, minus 10, and plus 10. Now the question is point 6 minus 8 in the relation? Now we already have the circle and we know we can develop a relation between x and y. The relation is x square plus y square equals to 10 square, correct? Which is 100. Now to find if the point 6 minus 8 is in this relation or not, we can substitute x as 6, y as minus 8, and if we get 100 square, that is equal 10 square, that is 100, then that means the point lies on this relation, right? Let's substitute. So we have 6 square plus minus 8 square, and 6 square is 36, plus 8 square minus 8 square is 64, and that is indeed 100, and therefore the point really lies on the circle. So 6 and minus 8 will be kind of, let us say here, right? So that could be the point 6 and minus 8 on this relation. Second part of this question is the relation a function? Explain algebraically. Well, graphically you can see that it is not a function, since if you draw a vertical line, for example, it crosses at 2 points. That means for a value of x we have more than one y value, possible y value, right? That means it is not a function. It is definitely a relation. But the question here is explain algebraically. So we have to explain algebraically. So as you know, the relation is x square plus y square equals to 100, right? So what is y equals to? So we can rearrange. So we can write y square equals to 100 minus x square, correct? Rearranging this equation. And from here, y is equals to square root of 100 minus x square. Remember, whenever you do square root, you have to write plus and minus. That results into two values of y for most of the values of x, right? Except for, of course, when x is 10 or minus 10, right? So at those points, you have only one value of y, but at all other points within the domain of this relation, you will have two values, and that shows that it is not a function, right? Now the last part is how can you restrict the relation to ensure that it is also a function. Now the restriction you can do if you consider only one half of this circle. Do you understand? So if you say you can restrict as y is greater than equal to 0, then we are only considering the positive half of the circle. So the equation becomes only plus square root of 100 minus x square. In that case it becomes a function. Well, you could also consider y values to be less than equal to 0. In that case, it will be the negative half of square root of 100 minus x square, which we are going to consider. So in either case, we'll have a relation which will be a function, since a semicircle will pass the vertical line test. I hope that makes things absolutely clear. I'm Anil Kumar. You can subscribe to my videos and learn a lot about functions. Thank you and all the best.